Hello, and welcome to another presentation of 5-Minute Cybersecurity. We all know that we should protect private information, but what exactly is private information? In today's presentation, I will define the different types of private information and why it should be private. I am Bill Osolinski, a certified information systems security professional with 30 years of experience. There are 4 types of private data: personally identifiable information, or PII, protected health information, or PHI, non-public personal information, or NPI, and cardholder and payment card data. Each is defined by a governing entity for the purpose of protecting the privacy of individuals involved in financial and health-related transactions. Personally identifiable information is defined in the National Institute of Standards and Technology publication 800-122. In short, PII is information that can be used to distinguish or trace an individual's identity or other information that is linked to an individual, such as financial information or employment history. NIST standards are used by the federal government and federal government contractors. Protected health information. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, also known as HIPAA, is one of the best-known data protection laws in the U.S. HIPAA defines national standards for privacy, security, and breach notification rules around health information. HIPAA rules may reference PII and PHI. PHI is a subset of PII and is limited in scope to health information that is shared with HIPAA-covered entities. To be classified as PHI, the information must include any one of the 18 identifiers, like a name or phone number. If all identifiers are removed from a PHI record, the record is no longer considered protected health information. This allows PHI to be de-identified and shared with other parties for research purposes. However, PHI rules only apply to HIPAA-covered entities, which is why schools are not subject to HIPAA rules even though they maintain PHI-like data. Non-public personal information. The Financial Services Modernization Act of 1999, also known as the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, GLBA, changed the way financial institutions do business with each other and consumers. GLBA was one of the first laws in the U.S. to standardize data protection practices across financial institutions. It requires these institutions to disclose privacy practices and follow strict rules when sharing information with third parties. The privacy rule of GLBA protects non-public personal information, or NPI, and is enforced by the Federal Trade Commission. NPI is any personally identifiable financial information that is collected by a financial institution in connection with providing a financial product or service. Name, address, purchase history, and credit reports are all considered NPI under specified circumstances. If information is publicly available, it cannot be designated NPI, even if it would otherwise be NPI. The FTC provides an example of a private versus publicly known phone number. A private phone number can create an NPI record, and having just one NPI record in a list of non-NPI information designates the entire list as NPI. NPI is another subset of PII. Cardholder and payment card data. The Payment Card Industry Security Standards Council, or PCI-SSC, was created in 2006 to manage the payment card industry security standards. The Council manages and administers the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, or PCI-DSS. There are 12 requirements that companies must meet to be considered PCI compliant, and most of these are standard IT security measures: password security, appropriate firewalls, updated virus protection, etc. The requirement to protect cardholder data requires that the card data be encrypted and that merchants regularly scan primary account numbers to ensure that no data is left unencrypted. The PCI SSC defines cardholder data as the full primary account number along with cardholder's name, expiration date, or service code. If any of those three is present with the PAN, it is considered cardholder data. Sensitive authentication data is any security-related information that can be used to authenticate a cardholder or transaction. This could be in the information from a magnetic strip or a chip and is typically not stored by a merchant but captured in transit if exposed. The terms PCI data breach and PCI compliance breach usually refer to a breach of cardholder data. The first step to securing private data is identifying it. I've done presentations for general protection strategies and strategies specific to healthcare, finance, and the payment card industry, which I will include links to in the description. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for your time.